Smoking gang, we in this bitch. Yeah, we in this bitch. On the court talking shit. Yeah, we talking shit. Smoking gang, we in this bitch. Yeah, we in this bitch. On the court talking shit. Yeah, we talking shit.
Can I start? Can I go? Is that alright? I'm gonna start. Is that okay with you? Alright. What's good, people? Sorry. A little loud for the poochie. But apparently he wanted to bust in and be part of the show. So we're here. We'll see how long it takes him to want to get up and move. But how's it been? I feel weird. Black t-shirt, a little black on black. I don't love it. But I feel like I blend in. Like I'm just going to be like floating arm and head. You know what I mean? But I feel like there's a that she said joke in there somewhere. But we're going to let it lie. Like these hoes be lying. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. It's not funny. Hate that guy. Good. People be good. Still got the same nose itch, apparently. That's never gonna go away. But chilling. Got the doggo here. I don't know what. I was about doing some like weird DJ shit. Like we're just kicking back into the vibe. Like what is that about? But we're here. We're doing a little pot. Trying to get back to a couple things. Catch people back up on some stairs. Don't got a ton going. I guess we'll start with world events in Ethan's life. We went to FD. That was fun. To an extent. It was fun to extent. Cause it was from Madrid, Indiana. Me and the lady went, got a hotel. We're just gonna do just a Saturday. Cause I took that day off. Drove up. What would that be? Drove up that morning. It's like 7, 8 o'clock that morning. Get there at like 11 something. Cool. Got there kind of early. We're there for the first people, like one, like the first round of people in line. We're like smooth. So we're waiting in line with everybody else. It's parking lot. It's a little wet. And I'm like, all right, it's fine. I like wore mess shoes, but like we're prepared this time. It's like I got rain blankets, I got towels, I got umbrellas, we got jackets. It's like we got this battery charger, portable chargers, We got the shit this time. We've been prepared. It's like my second and third. I guess it might be my third Formula Drift we went to. Because I've been to 2 in St. Louis and we out there running there. So it's like a third event. It's like I knew there was gonna be a little rain, so I was like, we're bending custom. Like we've been here in the rain before. It's fine. We're prepared now. So we're in line, going through it smooth. Walked in. Layout was a little different than the other one. Like you kind of, if I remember it, like you walked in and it kind of like through these gates and then kind of just opened up like right. I don't even really remember because it wasn't like right into the track. It was more like right into like the food pits and stuff. So you like kind of walk through all that stuff and then you kind of like walk by the drag strip stuff that was over there. And then you get into like the pits, the food. I'm not talking about the pits, like the food vendors were like the first thing you got to. So you're like, all right, cool, we're gonna spin through this. Like we'll grab food on the way back, and go see what it's looking like. So we walk through the pits, see all the cool shit. I'm looking at the cars. First on, got to go see Adam. So we're looking at Adam's car shop, and so get it ooh and ah at that because we pulled up on it like we was on wheels. But we walked up on it, and they were doing, I forgot what they were doing to it, but the brother of their team, I forget his name, he was in the car, and he was backing it up. Pause. Sorry. And then there was a couple other people walking around it, and they were doing something to it, but then I think they were, like, bringing it out for practice, maybe, or something, but something along the line of that, so they got, like, fired up, and we got to stand there and watch it get, like, backed up. And, funny edit. If you go to that video and I'll show you, it's like you see when they're first pulling the car out of the pits, my head in like the background, and I'm like, "There's my dun," and so that was kind of funny. But other than that, we're gonna keep going. So they're pulling the car out, and we're like, "All right, cool." So I pulled the car out. I was like, "All right, let's go walk around the rest of the pits, see all the cool shit, watch all the cool shit." That's another thing too. Is like I shot a bunch of shit. I'm gonna try to get that little video together because I kind of like making those, like when me and her go on these little travel whatevers, making just like little I don't know, shorts or, but it's just like, I don't know, it's like almost like a compilation, just all like pictures, like the cool shit I think we saw. And so I like put all that together and then just kind of put on like Instagram or TikTok or something. But so we're walking through the pits. We're like, all right, that's cool. We're like, all right, we're gonna go grab some food. Go sit down. So we go back, go grab some lunch, and I forgot what I had for. Oh yeah, the ribeye sandwich for lunch, decent. Got ribeye sandwich. I forgot what she had. She had maybe pulled pork. I know she had it was like pulled pork, macaroni, and like fried, and like it was some crazy shit. It looked so good. But so we got lunch, went and sat down in the stands at first, and we're like, all right, it's cool. We're watching a couple of like the practice guys go around. We're like, watching that, and I'm like, all right, this is fun. And then it starts raining a little bit, but we're cool. We got the shit on, throw the umbrella up, it's smooth. And so we're watching that for a while. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And so I think it was maybe just qualifying. No, not qualifying. So it wasn't the first round. Yeah, maybe it was qualifying. We were waiting for. I don't know. We were waiting for one on Saturday. Adam went, and we're like, I was like, all right, cool. Got to watch Adams from the stand. I was like, the car went back in the pits. I was like, let's go see if we can go see it in the pits. So we did. Walked up, went and saw the car in the pits again. And then now they're going out for something else. And so I'm like, all right, we're gonna go like back up and watch some more of the drifting. And so we go up, and now we realize that when we first got there, everybody had like. They didn't go in the stands at first. They all went on this like grass like hill off the side of the stand. I was like, all right, whatever. Must just be the local spot people know about. So we didn't really think on that. Like this time we're walking back to the stand. We're like, all right, let's go see what that spot's like. So it's like packed kind of now, but whatever. We find the spot in the end, and yeah, this spot you can see like the whole track like perfectly, perfectly. And so we're like, all right, clearly we're gonna watch the rest from here. So then we throw it down, and then starts watching a couple, and then starts raining. We're like, all right, we knew this is coming. Put the towels down, got the rain blanket on, get the umbrella up, got the jackets on. We're situated, hunkered down, ready to watch some drifting. So we're like hunkered in the rain, so you can hear you're lifting the umbrella, watching the drifting, and then putting the fucking shit down. And so we're doing that for a little bit. Adam goes out. We're like, cool. Finally get to watch him. I don't know what it is about every time. I'm sorry, but every time I go see him in person or watch a fucking like if I miss the stream or I miss whatever and I don't see FD that weekend, Adam goes second on the podium. But every time so far without fail I've gone to see him in person, this man has crashed that motherfucker every time. And this motherfucker did it twice. In this weekend, he did it once at the fucking was it qualifying or practice or whatever, and then when I'm sitting there in the rain, hunkered down, this motherfucker going for his first round, it was first round of the top 32. This which it wasn't this far, I got pushed in the wall, and then just into the wall, and I'm every time, and so I'm just kind of pissed. I'm like, whatever. So we're just watching the car get towed. And I'm sitting there for a while. I'm like, God damn it. And then, so after this is getting towed, I'm seeing the car in the pit, and we're just kind of sitting there on the hill, and I'm thinking, I was like, damn, the car is going to, like, he's got to go back to the pit now. So I was like, he's going to be in the pit, and the pits weren't very far away from him sitting. I was like, I gave it a while. I was like, do you mind? I was like, I think, because I was sitting there contemplating, I was like, when else am I going to have this chance to, like, I don't even go, like, what I'm about to talk about, like get within whatever. So I'm like, all right, I might as well just take the chance. I'm gonna go there. So walk down the hill, walk to the pits, and sure enough, I pull in. Adam's getting an interview outside the pits, and so it's just like roped off around the pit. So like everybody's now like just huddled around. There's not that many people there. So I gotta walk like right up to the front, and I just gotta watch Adam get an interview, which is kind of cool because I'm like, oh, you're like for some reason I picture him as like my height. But he's probably like 6'1", maybe like 6'2", and so like not that his height matters, but it's just like, oh, I see you on the phone every day. It's like to actually see you in person was kind of crazy. But I got to stand there and watch him do an interview. I could watch some other dude kind of creep out the interview lady for a little bit. That was kind of weird, but other than that, it was just like a dope experience. And then they're like they're like I'm just in my nerd bag with this shit. Fuck it, We like that's what I was trying to tell. I was like, when it comes to sports, I was like, Adam is our team. Like that's who we're rooting for. That's who you put. We got these T-shirts. It's called him jersey, and like that's the guy. This is the one we want to win. And so it was cool. So yeah, he crashed, and so now we're watching all these different teams like running in and out of his pit to like try to help fix his car. They're cutting shit off. They're welding shit on. They're smacking shit around. Like they're just there's easily 9, 10, 12 different people like running around this car. Like just this whole car is getting touched because I'm telling like it's smacked up, and they had just fixed it. But like they were cool. I mean, they had time because like they didn't know that, but like it ended up getting delayed, and so that was the thing I'll get to. Is so which is I'll get to the delay, but yeah, no, just stand there like watching their pit crew work and just how everybody was just like in and out, and even other people were helping and just cool. I mean, they're really fabricating. Like I'm telling, like buddies, they just got straight steel. Buddy over there cutting straight steel and square stock to get fucking whatever they need to make whatever. And so it was just a cool experience to like stand there and like watch. And like now, like I'm firsthand have like recordings of like, oh, I'm like crazy to look at, but it was just anything. I didn't get like a picture in front. I should start doing that, like get a picture in front of the uh pit, but never do. I did like a little TikTok video with like t-shirts. So I guess that's close enough. But yeah, I didn't do like quote unquote picture. But I think it's fine. But it's a cool experience. It's very much like which I do like this. She goes with me to like do not dumb shit like this, but like it's very me shit. Like it's like just something I'm like a niche I'm like just very into, and so I just like that she wants to come and experience that. And she's like not too bothered. And like she has an appreciation too, of, like looking at cool cars and just like she can understand like the work and the whatever that goes into them to make them look that way. And then just yeah, the racing in general. I mean, just watching cars go sideways and general, it's just cool to look at and just I mean, it's just it's hard to beat. But yeah, drift dreams one day, but we gotta get a couple things out the way, and then there will be an S chassis in my driveway one day. I'll do something about it. There will be, mark my words, and this channel will see it. God damn it, you will see it. I'm gonna pull it up. It's gonna look so bad. It's gonna be bare bones. Oh, it's gonna be the ugliest piece of whatever we've ever seen. But oh my God, it's not gonna be a beautiful, glorious adventure for us. But one day. But yeah, so yeah, then after watching that on the team, I was like, all right, cool. Walked back up to the hill, went to go sit with her. So we're sitting there, and then, yeah, it gets delayed from 12, and it gets delayed to 1, it gets delayed to 3. And so we're like, all right, we've been sitting here for at least like 2-3 hours worth of delays. I was like, we're just going to go because it's almost like 4 or 5 o'clock now. I was like, we're going to go get some food, go back to the hotel. I was like, at this point, they got to go for half because like halftime was at like 5:30 anyway. And mind you, they only got through like 4 or 5 rounds of top 32. And so there's still like six rounds left. I hate that I did that. Rounds left to even get to top 16 because yeah, top 16 is supposed to start at like 7 or so. It's like all right, we're gonna go hotel. Maybe they've talked. So like they send out emails. They're like they're just gonna run top 16 with top 32, and just consecutives. Like okay, so we walked out, and mind you, it's like pouring at this point. So we got food at the truck, walked out, and yeah, we're serpentining like walking through the parking lot because yeah, it's starting to get flooded. Which thank God we left when we did because yeah, it got in her because we're in her car. It's not like we're in the truck, and so pull her car out there, go to the hotel, go sit down. All of our stuff we're of course soaked. So I take our stuff, call the front desk, and be like, "Hey, you got dryer?" And then yeah. So found that they had dryer, took his stuff, threw in the dryer, now we're waiting. And then, yeah, it just kept getting pushed back, kept getting pushed back until eventually, like, we were just kicking at the hotel the whole time. And so we're like, all right, I guess we're just going to stay here. So I was like, there's no way they're starting at 10 and then running that many until that. So, yeah, and then, yeah, just see all the stuff that came out afterwards and didn't even get officially canceled like midnight or something crazy like that. It was a lot. And then, I mean, like, it was interesting. I was like, you're definitely, like, I was part of an experience of the first ever, like, drift event that got canceled, but it's not really what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a full drift experience where we could see but it's like, you got to see a little bit of practice and some 4 battles, 5 battles maybe, and then so yeah, it was a little disappointing. It was still a cool experience. It was cool to see a different track. It was cool to see like a different setup and like a different layout. And it's cool to see how like this because it was. I mean, I don't know a ton about racing, but Indianapolis seems very what's the word prevalent. I feel like it's a better word than like known for, but that is a part of their somewhat culture out there. So it was just cool to see it. But they also, what's crazy enough, see, they didn't seem to have as big of like a car scene as like, or they don't like let in as many because there was a lot of, or maybe everybody just knew it was rain, but there was a lot of. Yeah, maybe that was the thing. Everybody just knew it was gonna be bad weather, so they didn't want to bring cars. Like, yeah, maybe that's the thing. Cause yeah, St. Louis it was always hot was the thing. But yeah, St. Louis, I mean, maybe they just had more room. But yeah, the car scene, like they had way more cars out there in their car show, which Indianapolis car show was cool. Like I got a bunch of footage of a bunch of them, but yeah, it didn't seem as right. But yeah, it was always. I mean, it's always cool to see all the real JDM shit in person, and that part was fun. No stickers this year, which I was a little disappointed. Usually I get away with a sticker or something this year. We came away with a t-shirt. Had to cop one of those, but yeah, no stickers for the year, so a little disappointing. But still, it was an okay experience. And then, yeah, I woke up in the morning, and so we had a little time before, because we couldn't pick him up until, because he was our thug. I had to thug it out in jail. I call it jail. It's like boarding, but it does feel like doggy jail. But he had to thug it out from till we weren't, because it was a Sunday we were picking up, so we weren't allowed to pick him up till like 4 or 5. So like, all right, we got a little bit. Got up kind of early. Went and got our continental breakfast, and which is fine. It was crazy, but it was fine. Sat down, ate that, and then we're like, all right, we're gonna find something to do. End up going to. We like doing these like art museums because you kind of can do them anywhere, like any city you're in. Just look up a museum. There's a history art something museum. So look at art museums. So those are cool. And then yeah, I walked in. There was a bunch of modern art, old stuff. There was like African art from that was old. There was Asian art that was old. Like there was like I was all types of stuff like African mask, samurai sword, like just a bunch of like different, like all types of like different world stuff. And then yeah, it was cool to see. There was a whole like fashion part and then like a modern part, like old car. Like it was just a bunch of different cool stuff to look. And then so we walked around that and then all the cool stuff. Walked around just like it is. It's just cool to just like appreciate art and just see what's I don't know being created in the world now. I guess because it just it almost does. It looks like a culmination of the world just on a I don't know what you want to call it, but just on a in a building. And so watching that, walking through that, and after and then after walking through that, we walked out the back, not the back, but out the front, and then we're walking inside, and we saw like a garden thing. We're like, oh, so we walked over there, and there was a lady up front. We're like, oh, do our tickets for those go with this dude? And they're like, oh yeah. So we're like, all right, cool. Yeah, I walked through this like whole back garden thing that was all crazy looking and cool, and it was like this, almost looked like a spiritual forest, whatever. There's like flowers everywhere, and then yeah, ended up walking on some one path, and then there was this like not waterfall, but it was like a water feature attraction that like shot water out of the what are those things? It was like a fountain. Is it just called a fountain? But yeah, we're standing. There's some like dad and kid there, and he's like, yeah, there's gonna be a water show here in a couple minutes. It happens every time in the hour. And we're like, what type of serendipitous weird? So we did. We sat there in this like garden area that was in this like big circle with all these beautiful flowers and everything, and just watched this like fountain show. And it was like music, and it went with time, and it was like dun, 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 and all stuff. And I was like, but so we did that, walked through, and then walked through some more garden stuff, and then when you kept going, there was like the back, and there was this like huge house. Like, yeah, I mean, it's a mansion, but yeah, it's this huge old mansion, and it's like this part of this, because I guess the lady that owned the house back in the day owned this old garden thing. So yeah, you got to go in the house, and they give you a little tour, like this lady and all her things, and you walk through the house, and it was just like all these different rooms and what they were all used for, and it was just kind of cool to see a little history thing and walk through. Because I mean, it is just making something of your time, but I guess kind of learning how the other have. But it was cool just to see that even back then. It's like they were like in this middle place in Indiana. There was just this beautiful property that just had all these like just wonderful things in it. And yeah, the level that this garden was kept up was just crazy looking. But that's my homosexual corner of the day. Because yeah, gardens are dope, dog. Fuck is you talking about? Homie? Put it on. No, I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna play like that. But gardens are cool. I fuck with gardens. Gardens are gangster. Is that my new big? Gardens are gangster. What? It is. It's just great. And it was like, because it was raining all that weekend, so everything was like lush and it was all bright and like my camera brain, like the contrast was really high, so it's just everything looks so juicy, crazy. But yeah, the garden was dope. I like walking, and yeah, it made the trip kind of whatever. Cause yeah, the FD kind of ended and such or whatever. It was nice to have a fun turnaround that we didn't see coming. Cause yeah, it was this big like museum with like 3 floors, and that was cool to walk through. And then we got a little magnet from the gift shop, and yeah, the whole garden area in the back and the big lady mansion, like when all that stuff we didn't see coming. So that was just cool to round out the trip. But that was FD for that. We're looking forward to next year, which apparently, I don't know, I could have this wrong, but yeah, they could have, or they could, or do, or should, or would, or have this 3-year contract with Indianapolis, so now they're going to be there. So it's like, I got to do 2 more years because it's that I get switch up this whatever. And yeah, I miss it being in St. Louis. It was way closer. And yeah, 3-hour drive wasn't bad. I mean, I don't know, you bullshit, chop it up, talk. It ends up being okay. What, you getting uncomfortable? What are you looking at me? You need to take some time. Do some sideways shebang in here. Yeah. You gotta get the big puppy comfortable. Oh, yeah, there it is. Let it out. Yeah. Which this is cool, too. I've always wanted a dog. Always wanted a buddy. It's not, I don't know. Well, I had a dog when I was younger, but it very much felt like the family dog. Because, I mean, you're taking care of it, but you're not the one to say, like, your mom's taking care of it. It's like, she's the one that had to take it to the vet. She's the one that had to pick it up, do all the things. And so, it was kind of, I mean, it is cool. It's like, this is your first, like, attempt at taking care of something that's bigger than a goldfish. And for the most part, we done okay. Wifey's definitely helped a lot. Especially, like, I don't know, just knowing, like, it's nice. It's just like to have a second opinion. Like, should I be doing this? Do you think this is crazy? It's like, should we be doing this with him? It's just like, all this stuff is like, you don't really know, but you do kind of like a back and bounce an idea back and forth with somebody to be like, this is okay, right? Like, this is a logical thing to think. It's like, I'm not gonna kill this thing if I try to wipe this weird ointment on him, but. Yeah, no, it's cool. And then those young things, yeah, hood kid, which I wasn't hood kid, I was hood teenager. Oh, nuts readjust. I was hood teenager, so all the like cool hood people, they all had pit bulls, and so it was a cool accessory to your trap life. And yeah, that shit it was like that is what he was in the beginning, because it was a lot of party lifestyle. So he was just kind of cool trap puppy, he was fun to have around, but he turned into a big trap dog, and so now he's stay with me for life. But yeah, I don't know if I like fully understood what I was taking on when I first got a puppy, that this was going to be possible 12, 13 if we're lucky years of my life with another being that's going to, I was going to say latch on, but that was going to require you for life and sustenance and to be able to be a being. Like, it's kind of crazy because yeah, and then it's nice because yeah, it's because I don't know, it's like I found that was cool, but like he wasn't the type that you could pick up, he wasn't the type that you could like shake around. You play with him, but like he liked pet, but just like he was a real stiff dog, if that made sense. He was fun and fluffy, but he was stiff. He was kind of mean to people sometimes, so it was cool. Like pit bulls were always like, I don't know if you ever met them. It's like you can pick them up, you can throw them around. They don't care. It's like you can grab their face, especially But like they have to be the right kind, but owned by the right people. But it's like, yeah, Kane you can pick up, you can throw around. It's like he doesn't care. It's like you can sit there and wrestle with him. Like he'll have a great time. And just to have a dog that will do stuff like this for like, will just want to come up and lay with you, or just want to be in the same room with you because you're his fucking, you're his thing. It's like you're the guy that, or the thing, or the whatever that he knows is gonna take care of him, and that he can come around and be like, all right, I can relax over here because I know this dude's got it. It's cute. Now you should be so gangster. We're so cool. And now I'm old and like reformed, and you're getting old and just kind of here. You're getting all weird shit. Like I got a brindle. He's a blue nose brindle something. So apparently they're just like they're real. This is a real old man pod today. Sorry people, but he's real into, not that he's into it, but they're just breed just has a lot of skin allergies and stuff. So we've been messing with random bumps and lumps, and so it's just helping with medication and different things. But I try to make sure he's comfortable because I know how pit bulls be. They got the joint problems, and so I try to make sure he's not laying on too many hard surfaces. But it does concern me because yeah, it is crazy. Because you look at him, you're like, fuck, I only got a couple more years. Like I'm gonna live so much longer than you, so it's just so sad. And then now I'm gonna just get sad about kind of, but I don't know. I do this every time I look at her because I'm just. It is because it's like I remember putting my mom's dog down, and it's just so tough. And it's like this one's like my level of her to that dog is like that guy was her buddy, this one's my buddy, and just oh, it's gonna break me. I don't know. Hopefully you're just so old and passed out by then. It's not that bad. Yeah, I don't know. I was just really thinking about. I was like, I might have to let this fucker go to sleep. I don't know if I could do what we did. Cause yeah, putting him down was tough. Fuck, that was tough. Cause yeah, I was there for every last second. Cause I mean, it was just I love my mom, and I understand why they couldn't. I guess I shouldn't dox them, but it's like I love them, and I understand why it's hard, and they couldn't be in the room for those like final moments. But I don't know. There was just something I couldn't. I couldn't just. I mean, I used to like, whoo, it'll give me now, but yeah, it's just something that's like I couldn't leave him. I couldn't let like him. The last thing he sees is a doctor or whatever. It's just when that I get it. It's like it's hard to watch a needle go into a dog and those things happening, but it was. It was just those things. It was just not nice, but at least made me feel better about what was happening because I could be there and be the last, at least something he knew as he was going out. Like it's at least a familiar smell, a familiar hand, a familiar. Damn, I'm gonna give myself a fuck. Ha ha ha. But yeah, because it'll get you now. Because fuck, putting down a dog is so goddamn hard. Because it is. It's almost like, because it was a member of the family for so long. And oh, just now I don't know why I just want to get sad. Like I've like funny shit to get into. I don't know why I'm getting sad. It's because every time I look at this fucker, I'm like, God damn, I know that day is coming. I know that day is coming. I'm like, fuck. But it isn't just that everything. That's just death. That's life. It's like an impending doom is technically always on the way, but it's just you have to be accepting. And it's just because yeah, it's death is the one thing you can't change, and you just have to accept it. And it's like I've accepted it in my own life, but God, I don't know why I can't accept it with you guys. Because I'm like, you should live forever. I'm okay if I get hit by a bus tomorrow. I understand that fact. I'm a dumb person. I probably shouldn't have been walking on the street. But for some reason, in my head, you should live forever. And that just makes sense to me. Because it is. It's like a stupid child. It's like you didn't ask for to be here. It's like my dumbass went and picked you up from some lady, and then I decided that you were going to be mine for the rest of my life. And so it's like you're here. And then, yeah, it is weird. Like, it's like I feel like it's the fourth of what it is like to raise a child because it's just the baby steps of teaching how to pee, how to poop, how to eat, how to do this, how to live, how to sit, how to stay. It's just all the baby things of like the very, very bottom of like raising a thing. It's like it's more than a goldfish, but it's less than a child. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it's cool. And then it is nice. It's like, listen to this. And then he started small on the mic, but just that he can come next to me and he's all and he can hit a couple snoozes. It's just fun. It's fun to have a little buddy, and it makes me not, feel so lonely or crazy. Because especially like if lives get busy or something, it's nice to just have somebody walking around the house. Especially like the days and we're FD and we came back and like he's not here when we had to drop him off and then come back to the house and it's like he's not here. It does feel like something's missing. It's just so weird that it's just like there should be something like trotting around my house right now or something that's trying to get into something and it's not. And it's like it does feel. It's like, 'cause it is. You get irritated that, like, he's trying to get in the trash or he's trying, not that he gets in trash, but we have, like, what would you call that, little pantry where the trash can is. And so, like, you go throw stuff away in the pantry and say, like, crumb or something gets on the ground inside there. That's where his fucking main feeding, if he can find, he is the crumb king, if anybody doesn't know. And so if he can find crumbs, he will be in the shining around. Because, yeah, that's another thing. He'll never jump directly into the trash can, which you think would be, like, quicker for, like, A to B. But he will. It's all crumbs all the time. So, does stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, that'll irritate the piss out of you. Then you'll be like, fuck, you're going to die one day. It's like, I hope you do that for us. Have as many crumbs as you want. Eat the whole trash can. I don't care. It's like, 'cause yeah, I just want you to. Is that what parenting is? Like, you just want it to be happy. It's like, I know, but it's just like, I just want you to enjoy this, whatever you're going through. 'Cause yeah, is that some form of like self guilt? 'Cause yeah, it's the thing. You didn't ask to be here, so now I have to make sure your experience is more than kosher because I know. I don't know. Your time may be inopportune here because of who I am, and so. I don't know. Yeah, parenting's weird. But it is. It's like baby parenting. It's not full parenting, but it's like. Because you can't just let it die. Like, that's kind of fucked up. You can't just, like, quit feeding it. It's like, you can quit feeding the goldfish and, like, it'll kind of be okay. Goldfish will die. Everybody just means, like, oh, sorry. Happens. If you just, like, quit feeding a dog. That's fuck. I don't know why I'm laughing. Yeah, you just can't just stop feeding your dog and be like, oh, I forgot. I forgot I can't do that. 'Cause it's the equivalent like sprinkling the food in the bowl every day. It's like, you really can't forget to sprinkle the food with a dog. It's like, he's going to let you know. And then if you like don't care, it's like, oh, then you're the problem. But there's probably a joke in there somewhere. But I feel like it just got more dark. But yeah, you can't not feed a dog. But I love you. And see, that's the other thing that makes you soft as a motherfucker. It's like, I am the most when I'm around her. Because it's hard not to be. It's just, goddamn. And it's like, it's hard to, because you get so frustrated and you just want to scream at him. And then you'll start screaming. And then you're like, oh. It's like, he doesn't understand. It's like he's not not that he's not confident, but he's not confident in the way I'd like him to be. He's confident enough to sit, stand, spin in a circle, do whatever, but to like understand why I'm screaming at him because of whatever situation is going on. It's a little. And yeah, my younger self, it was hard. Yeah, when he's puppy and he's doing shit, to not try to like just scream, dude. But it is, which is what she's good for. It's like, Ethan, you can't yell at him. You can't act like it. You can't strike it. Because, yeah, that's the other thing. It's like, you can't. And that's the other thing hood dudes don't tell you. There's reason some of them pit bulls be acting straight. Because, boy, if you act that now, at least how that feels like you watching your little cousin get beat up by your aunt or something. Or like watching an uncle smack your cousin. You're like, what the fuck? You're like, this what the fuck happens over here? It's like, I don't have it when I get fucked up. But you be at your homie's house, you just playing the game or some shit. This nigga goes smacking the piss out that pit bull. You like, hey, should I be intervening? Is that, on behalf of Peter, I don't know what the fuck, but it's like, I don't think that's how you supposed to train it, my nigga. But yeah, have you had it? You heard about pit bull beatings, and that was it. Yeah, would you like to make an appearance? No. It's so funny too, because he's just below the thing, so you'd almost think I'm talking to nobody. If you didn't watch the first like couple seconds where maybe his head popped in, you'd think I'd be talking to nobody. And yeasty paws. I don't know how y'all fix that. We gotta fix that. You be getting a little yeast on the paws sometimes. Don't appreciate that. And like that, what did he just eat off the ground? Straight crumbs? For who? No one knows. Lil Wag? Okay. This nigga's just fucking shit up around here. Wasn't too bad, Kane. Hear that one? Wasn't too bad. What else do we have on the sheet? I'm not gonna lie. A little dry mouth. We've been right. Now you're not gonna come to this side and try to fuck around. This is where the cable at. And you stepping right on it, you dickhole. You go, ow, come over here, you're gonna sit down. Yeah. Alright. He said the couch is uncomfortable, I'm laying on the carpet. Bitch, you gotta watch the joints. Pitbulls be getting that hip shit. I don't want to have my. Ain't that so funny? I named you after a goddamn character in Power. It's a fun character, 50 Cent, but it's so random. What's your name? It fits. My little 50 Cent. Yeah, me staring into my dog's eyes. That's not gay. Well, speaking of gay, Oh yeah, we back at Cages. I think that I brought that up the last time. We're gonna do a little comedy corner. Back at KJ's, and this time didn't do random stuff. I was like, all right, let me try to see if polish off the old set, make sure it still works, because I haven't done like a. I feel like a clean, not like a clean version, like the jokes aren't dirty, but like a clean, smooth set at KJ's with that one, because I did it at the competition and it went well. So I was like, all right, let me run it through KJ's, make sure I still got it per se. So I was like, all right, cool. Went up there, ran the set, got most of it, the points that I wanted to hit, kind of like missed a point here or there, and then like kind of trailed off towards the end and was just kind of hitting shit to like make time a little bit, but went through the story fine. Definitely, because this is a story I went through before. It went up at KJ's, went way too long in the intro. Got played off the fucking stage, so I was just kept going. So I was like, all right, we're going to do it this time. We're going to do it right. And so, yeah, got in there, did that story, went fine. So I'm like, cool. That was nice. A couple people said the set was a little stronger. I'm like, definitely, probably because it was actually material this time. But nonetheless, glad to know material still kind of works. And so now, doing that stuff, I'm like, cool. I feel like I got that one in a, which once again, don't love the clothes on. Still kind of dumb. Got like a half whatever on, but I also feel like the crowd was good. Like they were there to laugh, which was real nice. Like I feel like they were wanting to laugh, so you just kind of needed to give them something to laugh at. And so I also think going second kind of helped, as it kind of gave me a little like deviation from the comic before me, because like now you've seen something. Now this is not vaguely different, but this is different than what you just saw. So now it's kind of like it's a nice switch up. But no, I always love Cages. Glad to be back. I just fuck with them because give you a spot, and it's like that's all I'm asking for is just stage time. Just trying to get better at this shit, and I mean I feel like hopefully they agree that I've gotten since the first time I've gone up there better at what I do, especially with the letting go of trying to memorize every word, especially with stories helping with doing that. It's just like pick a story, know what's going on, kind of know a couple of the funny points that you want to hit to where like maybe tags or something that you're really trying to get them with, but then other than that, kind of just roll through the story. And so yeah, with that, I'm trying to maybe in the next one know that this story works. I've done it a couple times now, done in competition. Now I kind of want to pick a different one that I have and now kind of mold it in the same way that I molded that one. So now that I kind of have a format of how I did it with that story, I'm hoping that I can kind of look through my other ones, kind of pick one, and now we're going to start focusing on that one. But Irregardless, after the KJs, we went to Sugar Fire. Shout out. Don't remember your last name. Taylor something. I'm sorry. Everybody hates it, but it's just names are hard. But Taylor something. It usually has one dude host it, but I think he hosted that night. It's fine. I was going up to this one with which is cool too, because he was doing a bucket thing with this one. And I was like, dope. Cause I was wanting to get my freestyle back, so I was wanting to get to it. So I was like, cool. Threw a bunch of random shit in the time, which also throwing shit about. I was like, how mean and or racist and or whatever am I allowed to get these? Because I went like light. I went like light dark because I was like, can I go real dark? But I was like, we're not going dead babies, Jewish, whatever. But okay. So I was like, we'll go light dark. So that was fine. Went up there with a couple things on the phone of like things I'd recently like jotted down. So I was like, we'll go with these things. Went up. Started with one thing, went fine. Like, not that they liked it, but it was like, oh, have some of that. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'll try something out the bucket. Got a laugh off that. Go in the bucket, got shoes. Got one that was shoes. Kind of like, I used it to kind of lead me into some material I've done before, but kind of like pieced it together in different ways. Like, they were all like, I hit all of the same points, but they weren't necessarily in the order that I usually hit them in. So I was like, fine, kind of pieced through those, and I was getting some laughs with those. So I was like, oh, that was nice. And so, which was cool too, to kind of see the topic, use the opportunity, and like I knew that I already had material that could kind of go along with it, and then being able to be like on the fly, be like, okay, I can use this to like lead me into whatever material kind of felt nice because it felt organic. I didn't feel speechy. It was real. Off the whatever with it, and so that was cool. And then I had a random one kind of go off because like it's a room full of like all comics for the most part. So like when you get a room laugh, like I feel like it kind of not means something, but it's kind of like a take note. Oh, that one might actually have something to it. So like I had this one, and it was kind of like a white people question asking one, like why do y'all do blah blah blah, and then so who want to burn the material on here? I might need it. This dumbass joke that I was doing, but said it and I actually got like, oh, from the crowd, not like, oh, from the crowd, like it was some fucking rap battle, but like a laugh reaction from the whole room instead of like a couple chuckles here and there. It was like a whole room. Like I was like, oh, okay, and then kind of trailed off on that. Eventually killed it because I was just not that I killed it because I talked too much, but you just kind of trailed off until it kind of does or whatever. And so that was cool. Got off that one. I think that was all to like notes. I feel like there might have been something else to the Sugar Fire one, if I remember. Yeah, there was. I mean, there was great. I mean, it was fine. It's comics at every walk in life, but there was this country-er looking dude. It was this older white gentleman, but just the most interesting laugh. Just ha ha ha, like it was some. Which, I mean, they talk about hearing crazy laughs in the comedy community, but it was one of the more interesting laughs, I'll say the least, that I've encountered. But he was enjoying, he was having a good time like the rest of it. So I was like, I can't knock him. You out here trying to play. Me too. But that was cool. It was cool to kind of think on my feet a little bit, not be so tied down by material or whatever, and just kind of know that I'm okay with being funny. So like these two sets I haven't written down too was very, I feel like they very sign like this is gonna be somewhere, but they definitely like they're pushing my confidence a little bit to be now like I know what I'm doing, but at least I know in the direction of where to go now. Because like it's like figuring out or finding your voice or whatever. But it's these first 3 years I'm in. Said now I've kind of found this direction, like stories or whatever that I want to pursue, and now, but I also have this. It does feel almost too lane-esque, because I always have a dichotomy to whatever I'm doing, because I can't just be one thing. I got to be everything. So it is like I like the freestyle of like just going to like a bar mic or a Sugar Fire mic or whatever, and just kind of going in there and being able to just be okay with just knowing not knowing I'm gonna be funny, but just being funny with, let's say being funny with funny, but that I'm not afraid that I'm not gonna hit or I'm not gonna be funny. Or maybe it's just I'm okay if it doesn't hit. I'm okay if it bombs a little. Like I know that I'll be able to pull myself out, I'll be able to get to somewhere, be able to like at least maneuver in a way where you're not up there having a fucking panic attack about it. Like you're just kind of comfortable bouncing around. Like you want where it's almost like everybody says, just have a conversation, but it's just kind of conversational with the crowd more than whatever with them. And so it is nice to have my stories and these things that I can almost present to them as this my life is a whatever, because it's not one man show but it is like one man show blurbs of here's a snapshot into like a couple hours of my life that was going on. So like here's a couple hours here, a couple hours here. It's like, so you're taking these parts that I now find funny, but that at the time didn't find funny, but now I have a different perspective and view on situations that you can look at and find humor. It's making smoking cocaine. I was about to say those making smoking wet cocaine off a tin can real intelligent, but it is. It's just taking these stories of things that I like, or things that I thought were normal, or things I just thought should be going on in my life, or thought that I should be pursuing or doing that obviously insane. Just you should. It's not how you should live life. That's like I now understand. There's a reason. You civilian lifestyle. You pay taxes. Yeah, America is a great place. It'll afford you a lot. You don't gotta be an asshole. So it's alright. And a lot of it's systemic anyways. Private prisons. We're not gonna get into it. But nonetheless, it is a different lane to kinda get into. So I'm kinda I kinda like it. I kinda like having the bar vibe of just being able to talk and then being able to tell stories. Because that's the thing, it's like when I was telling the story, I kind of have a half written down, but when I was going through the story of the KJ's thing, it's like I got the blender and shit going off in the background. So I got to take a second to say something about the blender, incorporate it into what I was talking about. And so it's just little things like that. It's like that's what I want to be perfecting. It's like that's what I want to be good at, is being aware, being self-aware of the room, being able to understand. It's like look at the faces that are looking at you, understand what they're giving you, and try to ease them in or be able to guide them into what you're talking about. But also, I need to have the confidence to have confidence in what I'm talking about, that I'm okay if 6 or 7 people hate myself for doing that, don't like what I said, don't think it's that funny. It's like I'm okay with only some people talking and not everybody. Usually if nobody's laughing, not my greatest experiences, don't love it. But maybe that usually gives me a time. It's like maybe not throw away the whole set, but it's like maybe we need to adjust some things so that we can make it a little more presentable to the class, if that makes sense. Because it's been a journey. I don't know, calamity. Yeah, it is interesting. It is kind of cool that it's something I'm like I want to just be. It's like because there is like it's a few things to like that I can accumulate that I can attribute to being like I don't know, whatever the word reference it. Really looking for the word, but that I can compare to sports, and that's something that I can like working out, like shooting, but like balling, that you could like it's a repetition that if I take 1,000 shots in this gym, I'm gonna be better than I was when I walked in here. And so it's the same thing with comedy. If I go out here and I do 1,000 mics, I'm gonna be better than when I started. And so it's just nice now to have, because it was before it was the pursuit of money. It was that I want to have more money today than I did tomorrow. And so now that was my pursuit of achieving whatever. And so now instead of sports, it's turned money, and then now it's not money. It's just now I have this thing that I'm trying to achieve of getting better at, because it's just that pursuit of being better that I would do in other aspects of my life that I would have to attribute to something, because there's that something in me. It's like I have to have a pursuit of trying to, I guess not be better, but pursuit of something. Cause I have a goal. I have a something, because maybe I'm too ADD or too whatever, but it's like the sitting here and being complacent is real fucking hard. Complacency is real fucking hard for me, because I thought I always have to improve, or everything can always be better, but most things can improve and a lot of things can be better. So it is hard not to just strive, but it does. It gives me a little risk aversion. So yeah, now that I'm not fucking get out of fucking, I can. Now I'm just scared being on stage. I'm a little nervous. Like that's all the nerves I ever need to experience now. Because yeah, I used to have close to panic attacks for. It's like you that. and you're just in your head like, all right, we're going. And so now that level to be like now just like sitting in the crowd, just waiting to go on stage. Like, oh, ooh, I'm like, I'm feeling a little, from doing this. I was like, wow. It's like you never thought. I don't even have a gun on me now. That's crazy. But it is. I like that gets, because there's something that's got to get you out of your comfort zone, make you a little nervous, make you a little whatever to know that you're kind of do. Which I don't know what that says about me, because yeah, I'm not a skydive person, but I am a little. You gotta get me on my for a little bit to make me feel something. I gotta be So I don't know what that is, but sure some therapists would. But yeah, there has to be slight risk to my life, to which is like, yeah, I don't. It wasn't always that way. It definitely started around fucking 15, 16 when I started selling drugs. I was like, oh, this risky behavior is paying off, but it also was not, which is also another thing. It would, and then it would pay off a little bit, but then decrease so much. Like I would take mad losses, and then it would pay off a little bit, and then take mad losses again. I didn't start like quote unquote getting good at it till like way later. So it's like you would think early on that would deter me from like, but it's whatever, because I don't know. Maybe I've always just been that person of if something doesn't work, try a different way, and so do that enough times and you figure it out. So I think that's just where I'm at with comedy too, is like I'm just trying to get the repetition, 1,000 hours, put the Kobe time into it to be able to be good at something. Whatever it is, 10,000 hours or something. But what we on time? Get almost a fucking hour in a rambling. I ain't got too much. I'm not gonna lie. If I didn't cut out that, well, I got like old man injury now. I almost feel like I'm walking around like I got the gout or some shit. Like but it's just like I got this plantar, not fasciitis, but it's like a wart or something. It's a skin something I got going on in the middle of the bottom of my foot. I'm assuming, gross part, that's why we left it for the end. Assuming it's just, sweaty sock, and that's where it pools at the bottom, like throughout the workday. And so, I tried to not even yanked it off, but I didn't realize, like, not that I didn't realize, like, you can't, like, just rip off a wart like that or cut off a wart like that. But it was, larger than I anticipated, and I went to go yank it off. Ooh, did not want it. There's all type of gooshes. So, I had to deal with that. And so, but then, I woke up today, and, I got this old man limp. Because, now I got old man. Like, I used to, like, get hit. Like, I'm talking, like, I used to play football and, like, play basketball. Like, I used to have real injuries. Like, and now I got a limp because I fucking, I did a little too much self-care in the bathroom. And now my foot is killing me. But, it is. I can't, like, fully flatten my foot. So it's making me walk weird. It's just strange, and like I'm just getting disappointed in myself. I'm like, what is going on? We're deteriorating at the moment. But I don't even know. I guess it is done with school. I was only gonna bring that up because I was like, probably gonna start working out again and stuff because I got more time on my hands. Because done with school. Pretty sure your boy graduated. We passed the classes, which is crazy. Passed the classes, and so I don't know. I don't remember. I talked about that the last time. I'm pretty sure I did, but if I didn't, your boy's a whatever, I don't know, graduate or something, the certificate on it. But we went through 1 year program and we came out victorious. And so we're gonna see where that takes us. Hopefully in the near future we're about to start our new career into the rest of our whatever. But hopefully it's gonna be cool because I'm going to start this apprenticeship and then eventually become master tech, and then I'll be done. Because hopefully I'll be master tech, get me an own car myself. I want to start working on, then start doing a car build on the channel, and then that'll kind of be what I want to do. Which is crazy to like think that I kind of like have what I would be okay with doing for the rest of my life, but it is like I don't mind it. I don't mind working on cars during the week, and then. Like ideally, if you want to go big plan, you go car channel throughout the week. I get to work on. I'd have my own garage space. We could do one of them edits if this eventually ever happened. But I'd have my own garage space where I'd be able to do all these different car builds that would just all the YouTuber shit that everybody, I don't know, that every kid wants to see. It's like I want the 36s. I want the And it's like, I just want JDM shit for the most part. It's like, I want the Supras. I want the FDs. I want the S chassis. I just want it. Oh, I want it all. And so basically, just like Adam LZ or Jimmy Oak's Garage, just like I could take like 8 or 9 and just fucking yank them and throw them in my own shit and then just build them with all my dummies. That would be ideal. And then, yeah, just be able to do some Ralph Barbosa shit where you, or Carlos Miller shit where you build cars, have a shop, and then just get to do comedy on the weekends. And that'd be ideal. But yeah, like right now, it's like I don't mind having a job, and then like I just do comedy sometimes, and then I get to do shit like this. And so it is interesting. But it is also like if you can figure it out, it's like you can do it on your own. It's like no one taught me how to do this. Not one other person has ever taught me how to touch a computer, a camera, or anything else. I've never been taught. Listen, it's like everything I know how to do with this shit is from YouTube. I've learned how to use the camera from YouTube. I learned how to use a mic from YouTube. I learned how to use a computer from YouTube. All this shit, it's all from YouTube. It's not one person has ever shown me any form of media how to do anything. It's all just self. And so it's like, it just, when I see people not doing anything, I'm just like, you can literally, it's like, teach yourself fucking anything. It's like, the only reason I know how to do any of this shit is because I wanted to rap with my dickhead friends at fucking however old I was. And so I was like, I'm going to go on YouTube and figure it out. And so I did. It's like, you start small and work your way up. And so, yeah, start with a laptop, and now I have a whole fucking studio that I know how to operate. So it's just, yeah, it is. You can really teach yourself anything. I don't know why I got off on that tangent. Maybe school is where I started with that, but yeah, it's cool. Oh, dog's barking. That'll make me feel safe. That's what we gotta get that artillery. Nah, we don't need artillery. That's what Putin for. But if Putin fail, just death threats at the end of the pod. That's real fun. Yeah, old man and death threats. Yeah, run that shit if you think we're not. But catch you on the next one. Appreciate y'all letting me ramble. Holla at your boy the next. Hopefully we get a guest or something going on next one. I got to cut that off. The holla at your boy was disgusting. But yeah, hopefully I'll try to get another guest in here or something. Chad or something. I don't know. Because I'm sure you guys tired of hearing me ramble. 4 people that watch this. But if you're not, catch me on the next time. Always like, comment, subscribe, do the things, and then one day we'll do that. I don't even know. I need to get like a fun motto or something like that. Like TJ Hunt's got like good, like keep moving forward, or Adam's got a who knows what, and Jimmy's got a I don't know, whatever that song is that pops up at the end. But yeah, I need some type of shout out, but dream big, or like you need something. I guess you don't need it. I guess it'll be fine. Catch me on the next one. Appreciate y'all. I'll do the YouTuber thing. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace.
We in this bitch. Yeah, we in this bitch. On the court.